What's good, everybody? It's another Room 3 interview. We got special guests here today. We got FOE, AK, and he's accomplished, the one and only Silk the Wolf. How you guys doing right now?
We doing good. We doing good.
Doing good? All right, bet. So, I want to start off with one thing. Just introduce you guys. What you guys been up to? What are your goals? Just introduce yourself.
Well, I'm saying I'm FOEAK, coming out of Broward County, Florida. It's my manager, Silk the Wolf, man. We've been at it for I've been rapping for probably about 5 years now. So, we've just been putting in a lot of work, networking with a lot of people. We're working on a project right now. But, it's just every day is something new, you feel me? We always working, so,
Yes, sir. So you said you're 5 years into the game, right? So what is the biggest challenges you have to overcome?
I think it's maybe networking a little bit, because I'm not really too much of a social bird sometimes. So I kind of had to grow out of that and learn how to talk more and network with people more. And sometimes, believe it or not, the inspiration for the music too. Because sometimes I might not be feeling it, but I know I still got to work, you feel me? But it'll be some days where I'm not feeling it, or some days where, you have my days. But those are probably the two most biggest challenges for real.
And what are some of the ways that helped you overcome those challenges?
I already love what I do, so I think that's really what makes me keep going with it, because I actually like what I do. It's if I didn't like it, then you feel me, I wouldn't do nothing. But I be having days where I'm feeling lazy or whatever, but I just remember how much I love the grind and how much I love my craft, and that just really keep me going. Just the love for the music. Yeah.
Okay. Heard. So let me ask you something, because this is something that's coming up in the industry a lot. The use of AI into the music and everything. Are you for it? Are you against it? Is this something that it could change the future, or is it something that could be detrimental to a lot of people?
Nah, I don't fuck with that AI shit, man.
We're not into it right now.
Yeah, man, they gonna be using that shit to fucking blackmail people and shit. I don't fuck with that.
Blackmail in what way? What do you mean?
Man, they might use that shit in the next presidential campaign or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's just an example.
That's just an example, yeah.
But they already got a little AI, little voices going around. People really believe in that shit, you feel me? So, yeah, I don't fuck with that shit.
I've seen some artists that if anybody were to use their vocals AI usage, they have to copyright it.
Yeah.
It's their vocals, in that case that's fair, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
You gotta get that copyright.
You do gotta get that copyright.
You do
gotta get that copyright.
That's fair.
Okay. Here's a question that I love asking people.
Okay.
So since you're an artist, and I'm sorry you make music as well, right? Or a little bit here and there. What's the difference between a good artist and a great artist?
You answer first.
You got him. He's like, yeah, you got this.
Good artist and great artist. Sheesh. I would say, let me go with the great artist first. A great artist has a lot of ranges, and he breaks out of a lot of ranges instead of staying in one box. A good artist can stay in one box, but just always grinding in that one box, and you just flourish in that one box. I'll say it like that.
Okay. And what type of box you talking about? Is creative aspect, or is it networking? What do you mean by that?
So I'll say creative.
Creative?
Creative.
So you think it's solely creative?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
What about it?
I say the same thing. A great artist is somebody who could be diverse. You know what I'm saying? Could jump into different lanes, creator wise. But a good artist is an artist who just has one lane. Somebody who probably rap about like drill music. If you're a drill rapper, you're probably just a good artist.
Yeah,
but if a great artist is, you could do that. You could hop on any type of sound and adapt. So
Okay.
yeah, that's the difference. For sure.
Interesting. Oh, bad. So since you guys asked that, thank you, buddy. Since you guys answered that question, I want to ask you something else. Would you guys agree that in today's music industry, the people, the community around you, do you feel like it's a good community, or do you feel like it's a bad one, in terms of no one wants to help out each other, or everyone's really egotistical?
I'll say for me, there's a few people that do come as a collective, and then you have some of them that just only for themselves, working for themselves instead of trying to network out. But there's a group of people that's out there that's helping.
Yeah.
In the community.
Okay. So for the people that, you know, the few people that have their collectors and the opposition, is there any way that it can improve? Like, do you see any ways that you can see improvement?
Yeah, if everybody's just open more. That's just it, just being more open with each other instead of trying to just. I see him as a rapper and I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna support him. He's good, but I'm not gonna support him. You feel me? I'd rather just show love and just keep it going. I bet he'll show love back and we get to have that connection. So that's just everybody just need to get on. It's just building that connection.
Okay. So I want to ask you something. This is for AK actually. Since you know you're 5 years into this, and you say you're just a rapper. Do you dabble in anything else? Do you sing? Are you a graphic designer or anything like that?
Mostly rap, but I mean I dabble in a lot of different things though. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be just one dimensional.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like performance is like another form of art?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, like, that definitely is, because putting on a show, that's part of, like, I mean, you got the music, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to perform it, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely part of the profession. So, yeah, for sure.
Okay. And when was the last time you performed?
Last time I performed was at the show with my boy 40.
40? Okay. What was your thought process behind it? Like, how do you set yourself up for it? What's your mindset going into it?
Well, like, I ain't gonna lie, that last show, that was like my first show. Well, that wasn't my first show, but that was the first show where I actually had a rehearsal and stuff like that. We had a couple rehearsals and sound check and all that stuff, and even like at the show we had like backstage. So that was my first time doing any of that type of stuff. Like, usually the shows I was going to was like open mics or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, they didn't have all that extra stuff. So my mindset going into it was pretty good. Like, I was excited, you know what I'm saying. Maybe a little nervous. I don't be too nervous no more, because I think I kind of outgrew it.
That's important.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
important.
For sure. Like, I think it's like not being nervous, but more anxious. Sometimes I get anxious, like I'm ready to just do it, like so I'll get a little jumpy or something. But I mean, my mindset was pretty good going into it, and you know what I'm saying. Funny part about it was, bro, my mic wasn't even on. My mic wasn't even on, but I didn't even know. But we was rocking, they was rocking that shit.
I'd be pretty mad. I'm not gonna lie.
When I got,
in
the middle of my set, I was like, damn, I don't think the mic on, like in my head. But then I was like, I can't just stop. Like,
yeah, you can't
the mic not on. Like,
did you start screaming louder? You'd be like, yo, let's go.
Yeah. And I had somebody else on the stage with me, so he was on his mic, so he was like, you feel me? Yeah, but
hype man
type of thing. It's important to have hype man. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like, bro, that's what gets the crowd going a little bit. You know, that energy, it's almost contagious. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, this is number what? What performance was this? You lost count? I mean, that's good to know.
Yeah. In a way, yeah, I lost count.
You lost count? Okay. And your first performance was when?
My first time I ever performed was like probably like 2021. Yeah.
What's the one thing you learned from performing?
Engaging with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people, like, when they perform, they just kind of just stand there and like, just, you know. But I feel like performing, you really got to just engage with the crowd and just feel the song. Like, you can't just be reciting the words. You got to really say that shit. You know,
it's different when you're in the booth and when you're in front of a whole crowd.
You feel me?
Yeah,
You got to say that shit.
Interesting. Were you like that at your first performance, or did you feel like you were just natural with it, or just like communicating with the crowd?
I was natural. I was nervous my first few times I was nervous, but like every time I got on the stage, I always did what I was supposed to do.
Any tips for anybody?
Any tips? I mean, shit, just go in there and really just put on a show, like the best way you think you can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have that energy, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's a low, mellow song, come out with that energy, because you can't go wrong with that. You feel me? The crowd gonna gravitate towards the energy. So as long as your energy good and you hype and you interacting, they gonna fuck with you. Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you something about the creative process, bro. So the way I see it, under the sun, I feel like everything has already been done. You know, from the sounds that you hear, you know, everybody's done claps. From the lyrics you said, from the phrases, do you feel like there's any type of originality, because since everything's already been used. You know what I mean?
Of course, there is. The thing about it is people not looking in the right places, but it's here. Like, it's just like what you see on Instagram. You might see like all the shit you see on Instagram. Like, it may feel that way, but like, bro, you gotta really like. There's people out there. You feel me?
Yeah.
But a lot of people, some people don't be wanting to hear that shit. For real, for real. Like, they just want to hear.
A common phrase that I've gotten was like, it's like almost like a salad. You know, you get ingredients from certain genres and stuff, and you put it into the salad, and then boom, it comes up something original.
Yeah.
Comes up something original.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Do you have any upcoming music?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got a little feature coming out on the 22nd. My boy 40. You know what I'm saying? Bad Mood. And we've been working on this project right now. We're really in the finishing phases right now. So we're gonna drop another single, and then we're gonna show y'all what we've been working on. But yeah, we're working on something right now.
Do you how do you go about when it goes about projects? Do you mainly focus on the creative aspect or how the promotion is?
Both. Like before, like, cause we learn as we go. So like my first project, I probably ain't promoted as much as it could have been. I think I did a very good job, but like, you know what I'm saying, you grow as time goes. So like me looking back now, I learned more stuff, so I'm able to do more things as far as promotion and creator side too. So right now, I feel like I was really focusing on the creator side because of how the way life was going. But now that that's kind of out the way, and once we get the finishing phases with all the songs, then the promotion side will come in, and we gonna push it heavy, bro. Pause.
All right.
So it works like phases, right? Like first you gotta get that creative process locked in, make sure you got a good product, then you focus on the promotion side of it, right?
Yeah, because we've been working on this shit for a minute, and I ain't gonna lie, it's really quality over quantity. So that's really why it's been taken the way it's been taken. But you know what I'm saying, we not gonna just be working on it and not putting nothing out. You know what I'm saying? We always gonna be working. Like, we ain't hard to find, but you know what I'm saying? We just can't wait to put it out. We just been working on it, you know what I'm saying?
Eager, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're about to go to the end of the interview. If you guys want to say anything to the crowd, any tips, any just things you want to say.
Shout out to everybody. I had a quote today. I was watching something, and I don't know if you guys know the chef from the White House. It's a black guy.
Chef from the White House.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he said something like, his mom told him, if you're scared to do something, just do it. And you'll get a perfect outcome of it.
Do it anyways.
Yeah. So I'll leave with that.
Dang, I like that right there. I'm gonna say that too. If you're scared to do something, make sure you do it. Unless it's a crime, don't do it.
Facts.
But you know what I'm saying? FOE shit. Representing Broward County, Florida, Miramar, Florida. You know what I'm saying? 6320, the album coming out soon.
It's got the IGs in there.
Fuck it, we got a single dropping with Jay Hit Up coming soon. You know what I'm saying? We just been working, and I appreciate all the love and support from everybody. Shout out to everybody doing their thing right now. You know what I'm saying? We here. You know what I'm saying? You want to work? Hit us up.
Facts.
Drop the ads. Where can they follow you?
You can follow me on IG, Instagram. IG,
Same shit.
Right?
Same shit.
YouTube, all platforms. Silk the Wolf. That's Silk with 2 Ks, the Wolf.
FOEAK, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, FOEAK. You can just put FOEAK anywhere, all streaming platforms, YouTube, Spotify, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Twitter, TikTok. I'm there.
Oh, it is.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, guys. Great interview, man.
For sure.
Thank you, guys.